Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I know I haven't ranted in quite a while, but I'm going to rant because lately I have been seeing a lot of reviews and critics just just shitting on a lot of shows and movies. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of terrible, terrible shows out there. And a lot of pretty good, decent shows. But I am not I don't like to think of myself as a critic or a reviewer. I like to think of myself as a person who loves movies and TV shows and who makes making who likes to make the experience of making TV shows and movies entertaining. You know, I there are some critics who are like, this is the worst movie since Beauty and the Beast live action. Or there are some who are like, oh, this is the best Tom Cruise movie since since they rebooted the Brandon Fraser movie back in 2017. And then you have those reviewers and critics who are a little more down to earth, critics come in all shapes and sizes and ideas and interests and loves. But here's what I'm not denying that critics aren't wrong about The Idol. Yes, it is cringy. Yes, it's kind of terrible. But then again, it is not the worst thing we've seen this year or in 2022. Like, can we as people who love to go see a movie and check out shows agree that The Idol is, yes, as cringy as it is, The Idol is, for example, The Idol is pretty it's kind of terrible. It's not terrible in a bad way. It's not terrible in a good way. It's just there. It's just one of those movies or TV shows that sort of missed the mark, but you can kind of see where they were kind of going, but then again, it just does not work. Plus there's a writer's strike. Maybe that had something to do with it a little bit. Who knows? Maybe it was just terrible writing or poor script. Who knows? Maybe it was a combination of everything under the sun, all the above. But And I don't know too much about Lily Rose Depp, so that might have something to do with why the show was poorly received. But also, The Weeknd. The Weeknd is terribly cringy. Like, I can't believe I'm going to say this and mean it. I would rather watch Tom Cruise do stupid, death-defying stunts in Mission Impossible, and maybe rewatch fucking the 2017 reboot of The Mummy, where he's screaming like a little baby back bitch, over The Weeknd, be terribly cringy, and say very awkward things to Lily Rose Depp. Now, I don't know if that was a character choice or just a choice that he made as an act or trying to be an actor or whatnot, but it was interesting to say the least. But I do have to say it is not as terrible as Velma. Velma is the worst. I can cold-heartedly say yes. Velma is the worst show ever. Velma is the worst show I have ever watched. And I tortured myself with watching. Yes, you can torture yourself with watching 5 episodes of The Weeknd be cringy as fuck, but it's almost decently good. Almost decently good. Because of the cringe factor. The cringe factor just... The Weeknd makes the idol go down in everything else. But then again, it's not the worst thing we've seen in Hollywood. I mean, we're talking what? 130 years of, maybe more, 140, 50, so somewhere around that time of span of time, but and then you have the writer's strike going on and things being crazy and not knowing what the hell is going on. Hollywood, all I'm saying is pick a lane. Not everything you have to produce has to be woke, has to be politically correct, woke shit. And critics and reviewers, the good, the bad, the downright insane in the fucking membrane critics and reviewers, not everything has to be as terrible as fucking Velma. Yes, Yes, Velma is terrible. Yes, The Idol is cringy, but it's interestingly cringy for some odd reason. I don't know why. It's interestingly cringy. I mean, I kinda do, but then again, I kinda don't, because it's just one of those weird, cringy things you just happen to watch. But it is kind of interesting in some kind of way. But, I mean, just pick a lane, guys. Pick a terrible lane. Cause like Hollywood and us movie lovers, TV lovers, yeah, we criticize. Yes, we like to nitpick here and there. But then again, we have to be down to earth. We have to acknowledge the fact that not everything that Hollywood produces can be the best. Not everything that we consume as viewers and lovers of entertainment can be to the greatest standards that we like to give or like to put on movies or TV shows. You know, and yeah, I admit I do tend to be a little harsh on certain actors and whatnot, because one experience may have turned me off to their performances or whatnot, or they might just be crazy fucking Scientologists. But at the end of the day, we do have to acknowledge we did go see a movie kind of supporting our favorite actors and actresses, so I do have to admit I do slip up and criticize a little too hard. But then again, it is something I have to acknowledge and try to change about my love of entertainment and movies and TV shows and how I consume Hollywood media, movies and TV shows. But I'm just fed up with how Hollywood and certain critics, I don't know who they are, but like the ones I watch are pretty good. Although I don't agree with everything they say, but I do understand, I do get some of the things that they do. Look, as YouTubers and people who review and critic and are movie YouTuber critics, we tend to forget that Hollywood doesn't really always know what it's doing, and we don't either. So we have to also pick our lane of certain things, you know? Like, yeah, make it entertaining, make it funny, make your videos entertaining, make your videos funny. how you see your videos being entertaining and funny. But then again, also, let's try to be realistic and acknowledge the fact that not everything has to be terrible like Velma, because man, they really dropped a ball on that one. But anyways, that's just my little rant. That's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and I do have a Patreon. If you want to go check out my Patreon, it is available for membership. So, yeah, please check it out if you want to be a Patreon member. Be a Patreon member. It helps, I guess, I think. And I hope this is entertaining. Or this rant was entertaining enough. But then again, once again, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.